Today, we're diving into a really fascinating idea: how to build a stable, reliable connection to the spirit world. We're not talking about random, spooky moments here, but about actually constructing a deliberate bridge. And, according to our source material, building that bridge takes three very specific, very important keys. So let's just jump right into the big question. Forget the Ouija boards for a second. Can we use the tech we have right here, right now, radios, computers, even TVs, to have a real two-way conversation with people who've passed on? Well, that is the whole idea behind a field called Instrumental Transcommunication, or ITC. And just so we're all on the same page, ITC isn't about catching a faint whisper on a recording. Nope. We are talking about something way more advanced. Think clear voices, actual images showing up on screens, even text files appearing on a computer, all of it coming through our technology, but apparently from another plane of existence. Now, researcher Mark Macy says this is absolutely possible. But, and this is a big but, it's not as simple as just flicking on a switch. He suggests that you have to build a stable bridge for the communication to work, and that bridge depends on three essential things being in place. So let's break down what they are. Okay, first up, and this one might actually surprise you, it doesn't just start with us trying to call out. The effort has to begin on the other side. You have to have a dedicated, skilled team of spirits who are actively trying to build that bridge from their end toward us. And check out this quote from the famous skull experiments, because it really gets to the mechanics of it. Spirits don't speak like we do with vocal cords. They communicate with pure thought. And that means, and this is so crucial, a specialized group of spirits is needed to act as like cosmic translators, or what they call transducers. So, you see, the process goes something like this. A spirit has a message, which is just pure thought. Then, that special team takes the thought and basically converts it from these subtle life energies into the kind of dense electromagnetic energy that our world runs on. And that final step, that's what allows a voice to come through a radio or a face to show up on a screen. Without that spirit team doing the translating, there's literally no signal for us to pick up. All right, so let's move on to the second key. Once that team on the other side is sending the signal, who or what is actually receiving it here on Earth? Well, it's not the machine itself, it's a person. Macy calls this an ITC disposition. The idea is that it's a kind of physical mediumship. Think about it like this. Some people are just born with a natural talent for music, right? An ear for it. Well, in the same way, some people seem to be born with an innate ability to act as a human antenna for these signals. It's a natural skill. You've either got it or you don't. And this isn't just a theory. According to Macy, the whole history of ITC is full of people like this. Pioneers like Klaus Schreiber, who got those incredible images on his TV, or Marcello Bacci, who was famous for his direct radio voice phenomena. All of them were believed to have this unique disposition. They were the human part of the bridge. So, we've got the spirit team and the physical medium. But there is a third, final piece to this puzzle, and Macy argues it might just be the most important and, well, the most difficult of all. It's all about the environment the people on our side create. The goal, you see, is to create what's called a stable contact field. The best way to think about it is like an atmosphere or a cloud of resonant energy that the human group generates just by being together. This field is what the energy from the spirit team can lock onto. And what's this field made of? It's not technology, it's not fancy equipment, it's made of purely human stuff. Genuine goodwill between everyone in the group, real friendship, and a shared, single-minded purpose. It's the vibe, the harmonious energy that makes the connection stable. And here's where it all clicks together. You need both sides. The spirit team creates their field of consciousness over there. The human group creates their stable contact field over here. And when those two fields align, when they resonate with each other, that's it. That's when the ITC bridge actually forms, and clear, steady communication can flow. Now, this all sounds pretty straightforward on paper, right? But Macy points out there is a monumental challenge buried inside that third requirement of human harmony. According to the spirit communicators themselves, this kind of long-term, sustained contact just won't happen until the researchers here on Earth can learn to work together with, and here's the key phrase, one mind. One
mind. Now, that doesn't mean everyone has to be the same. What it means is a total lack of ego, of competition, of infighting. It's a group that is completely unified by one single, selfless goal, a state of pure, collaborative harmony.
So here's the bottom line from Macy's point of view. After all the technical stuff, the spirit teams, the special mediums, the single biggest hurdle for humanity to make contact isn't technological at all. It's psychological. It's simply getting people to get along. And that really leaves us with a provocative final thought, doesn't it? If this whole theory is true, it means the key to unlocking communication with another dimension isn't a better piece of equipment. Maybe the greatest barrier to contacting other worlds is just our own inability to find harmony in this one.